Hey everybody, hope you're all having a good day. Tempest up on our Night Live. She just summon this. I'll just say your free summon should be enough, and then go from there. Unless you really want these units. Subscribe positions left. We have Brave Bowler with the Truth Seeker. Estelle's Persecutor covers 1. Effect against fan foes and neutralize the effect against fan bonuses. At the start of turn, if she's in 2 spaces in ally, she grants herself she can move an extra space. That turn only as a stack. At the start of the player enemy phase, if she's in 2 spaces of an ally, grants reduce the percentage of foes non-special percentage action percent skill by 50% during combat, and grants can plus 1 per attack, has 5% stack. This is granted to her and allies in 2 spaces of her for the turn. If she's combat order in 2 spaces of an ally, bonus to her attack speed advantage is equal to the number of allies who improves constant center of her plus times 3 plus 5, maximum is 14. She deals plus X times 5 damage, max 25. Excluding her specials, the access number bonus effects active on her, excluding stat bonuses, plus penalty effects active on the foe, excluding stat penalties. Reduce damage from foe set by Y, excluding her specials, and foe specials by additional Y, excluding her specials. If she has a disadvantage, then the Y is 20% of her speed, otherwise it's 50% of her speed. And neutral effects that grants plus X on foe during combat. Then she has the style of the screen style, which she treats herself as a green unit during combat. This is once per turn. Arch Rival, when special hears, boost times by accent of the greater of her foe's attack. If she has the advantage, it's 80, otherwise it's 70%. That's what the X is. Foe's first action is by 40%, first action control strike, yada yada. And effects can come -1 on foe per attack during combat. Has 5 splice and stack. And also, if she has a weapon sharing advantage, grants Kunkai -2 on herself and affects Kunkai +1 on foe for her first attack. This never sees foe's maximum Kunkai. Heaven Steed, it was counter remaining minimum 1. Counter just means after attack as a skill is your church move again, it's remaining movement. So say she moves twice at attack, she has obviously 1 movement here. She gets 1 movement, otherwise, if she doesn't move and attack, she has the full movement. If she warps, it's considered 1. On that start of turn, if she chooses pieces of an ally, triangle, depth, and explosions is inflicted on the close foe, and foes and chooses of those explosions action. Triangle depth is the advantage, attack is boosted by 20%, disadvantage, attack is boosted by 20%. Exposure, they take 10 extra damage. If she needs to count order in 2 speeds of an ally, attack speed advantage is plus 9 to her, deals plus 10 damage, excluding her specials. Foe's first strike by 7, first strike means yada yada. Neutral effects guarantees foe's attack and prevents hers. And also, if Exploser is active on the foe, or she has weapon strike advantage, she can attack twice. Speed taker 4, start turn, speed grid times 1 to yourself. Cap here is 20. After combat, she attack, speed grid times 4. Grid talents are additional stats that are added into that are not bonus effects, and these are during on the map. They typically, and they normally have a cap, by the way. But yeah, they're not treated as bonus effects. Speed defense -4 on the foe, deals damage equal to 20% of her speed, excluding her specials. Neutralize penalties to speed, and fix Kunkai -X on foe during combat. Do we know the X? We don't know the X. Oh no, it's neutralize effects, sorry. My mistake. Steadily Massa. If she needs combat, attack speed defense -5 from foe, sorry. And neutralize foe's bonuses from discussing 4 random stuff during combat. After combat, it deals 7 damage to the target, and foes in 2 spaces to the target. Then applies to the fact being heals on the target space, and space between 2 spaces of the target space for 1 turn. Hits as effects are attack speed defense -5, and neutralize foe's bonuses. Obviously, all this in the foe. The Fang Fiends are once per tile, and if a new effect is applied, then it overrides. It's the previous one. If multiple Defying Fiends are applied simultaneously, they cancel each other out. Then we have Brave Sharina, Glocksbuck. Excels for Security Crimes 1. If she is combat origin 3 speeds of an ally, bonus her attack speed equal to 20% of her speed start combat plus 6. She deals plus X times 5 damage, maximum is 25, excluding specials. The axes or bonus effects act on her, excluding stat bonuses, penalty effects on foe, excluding stat penalties. And neutral effects guarantees full size and prevents her during combat. Some users will have to combat, sorry. Also, if decreases damage to make a follow attack by 10 will let her trigger follow attack, excluding guarantees or defense. Triggers potent follow 100%. Potent follow is an additional follow attack basically of your from your last attack, and is a percentage based damage. In this case, it's the full damage. If now she called after any other things. Oh yeah, so basically it's just like any effects still apply basically. So if an ally needs to comment, items within free space of power. Grants her action to the ally after combat. If a skill belongs to the ally and it triggers an effect that given an action like Gale Force, this is considered not active, but if it triggers were in the same time, it's considered triggered. And once per turn, and within spaces, and it's calculated based on the position after triggering post-combat movement effects. Magic Light, when spell triggers, treats both of and rest as it is 50%, and reduce times by action effect by both non-special skills. Attack speed Aria, if she's caught or from free space an ally, bonus her attack speed equal to her max current count values plus 7 during combat, and also when her spell triggers, deals damage equal to her max current count times X, excluding specials. If she can attack twice, triggers the attack twice effect, sorry, X is 3, otherwise X is 5. Speed red shackles at the start of turn, and after checks after counter trigger after that. Speed and red shackles are inflicted on the closest foe when and foes with 2 specific foes during its action. The shackles are penalties to the foe whose stats during combat equal to the number of penalty effects active on the foe. Also active on them plus 4. Excluding stat penalties, maximum is 8 for this action. And penalties are just anti-use for this action. Speed rest minus 4 on the foe, and deal damage equal to the number of penalty effects active on the foe, excluding stat penalties, times 2 plus 7 during combat. Excluding other specials. Just like Munner. It was counter distance max 3. So obviously the console here is the movements of space for such aim position. Outside of the player ending phase, it's just free space of an ally. Creature Pulse and Empathy is granted to her and allies in free space over for the turn. Creature Pulse is if the attacker trigger special. Grants couldn't come minus X for the first attack during combat. The X number of penalty effects act on foe, excluding set penalties, max 2 for the turn. Empathy is bonus to the attack speed advantage rest equal to the number of bonus effects, excluding set bonuses step and penalty effects that are active on the player and enemy team during combat, max 10. You need to keep that in mind. If she is counted or shown 3 speeds of an ally, attack speed plus 5 to her, and she deals plus 7 damage during combat, excluding her specials. Also, if her HP is 1 HP and foe's attack reduced to 0, she survives 1 HP. Once per combat, does not stack with non-special skills that will let her survive 1 HP. And foe's attack reduced to 0. After she acts, if there's an ally within free spaces of her for initiates combat, grants her action to her after the ally's combat, and if counters with an active, re-enables it. This is once per turn, and if another effect that grants an action to her has been activated at the same time, this is considered to be triggered, and obviously when free space is considered after combat movement. The Imperial Outlaws, Majestic Litnear. Enables counter distance plus 1 max 4, it says for trigger plus 1. At the start turn, if there's an ally with free rules who counts on their pen, defense just plus 6 for the turn, and grants ability to gain 1 extra space, that turn is a stack. And also, if current character's max value, current character minus 1. If you discount or there's an ally with free rules or free cut center of him, defense rest plus X, defense rest minus X on the foe. The X is 5 plus number of allies who comes center of him plus times 3, nice to 14. Deals damage equal to 10% of his defense, excluding her specials. Foe's damage is reduced by 10% of his defense, excluding her specials during combat. Also, when special triggers, neutralize foes reduce the access effect by foes non-special skills. And all that was all during combat. If he is count, or if there's an ally who can't center of him. If his couldn't count on value, couldn't count 1. Making Super King. Boost damage by 30% of his defense, plus the defense of great talent when spell triggers. Reduce damage for attack during combat by percentage equal to 40 minus 10 times current special count value. As our turn, grants attack defense res great talent plus 2 to himself, and attack defense res great talent plus 1 to allies through 3 columns center fib. As combat special triggers, attack defense res great talent plus 4 to himself, plus 2 on the great talents to the allies. When through comes center of him, cap is 20 for himself, but 10 for allies. Fortification, attack minus 5, but defense res plus 7. If he is in a space where the Fang Fiend effect is applied, he can counter attack close range. If he's combat, defense res plus 6 to himself. And foes damage is damage by foes special by 10. Excluding specials. If he is enter combat during the current turn, and after he acts, if counter triggers, you do after that. The Fang Fiend stone is applied to his space and space with 2 spaces of him. The stone effect is defense res plus 6 during combat. Foes specials by 10 during combat. And earth effect specials are reduced by 50%. Reopening. As our counted PHP is 20% or above, attack minus 5 on foe, inflicts current minus 1 on foe per attack, has plus and stack, deals damage equal to X% of his defense, external specials, foe attackers by action of his effects during combat, external specials. If he can make a follow-up attack or triggers the attack twice effect, the X is 10, otherwise X is 20. Break for life. For allies in 2 spaces of him, restores X HP to the ally as their combat begins. Triggers after the deals damage as combat begins. If the ally's defense is greater than the foe's defense, it's 20% of the ally's HP plus the difference in stats times 4. Times 4. Otherwise, he acts as 20% of the ally's HP. Maximum is 40% of the ally's HP plus damage dealt to ally as combat begins. Has plus stack. Sorry. For allies in 2 spaces of him, defense plus 4, and the deep wound effect is reduced by face and during co-op. If face wound 2 spaces of an ally, restores access speed to him as combat begins. Triggered. It's the same. It's basically the same as the allies. It's literally just the same thing. Yeah, literally. Oh, CP. Yeah, it's all the same. And if he's in 2 spaces of an ally, defense plus 4 and a deep. Yeah, it's literally just the same effect. Such matter. Like I said, you could probably go a bit more, but like I said, Baldur. I know Baldur's last year, I think, and so is Serena, if memory serves me right. I'll put on stuff for years, but yeah, it's really up to you if you want to go on it or not. Best on your summons. Other than that, it's green or blue. I guess we're going green. Then we'll look at the Tempest trial details. I always guarantee the 4-star here. We got Serena. I already had her, so it gets us an extra copy. Alright. HP down, rest up. Alright, let's check the Tempest trial. I actually don't know what it's. Memories of You. So this is just a free story, okay. So you see it's Ephraim. Doesn't look too bad. Except I'm not sure what might be a good skill to have. Maybe the alarm? It's part of my mind. I don't know. And then Tech Defense Snag and Shell Shove. Okay. That's about it. Best on your summons, of course. I'll see you next time.